Hello and welcome. Semi-finals are upon us in the Lootbet Cup, and me and Sermon here, we're looking forward to them. Us two, it's a fairly balanced map in terms of CT and T.
Certainly is.
I'm just looking at these two teams individually, and yeah, they're fairly balanced between the two sides. I mean, Entropiq slightly favour the T side by a few percent. Close, it's just going to be about who's able to find these shots, pick up these rounds. It's going to be about the individual rounds and, yeah, just trying to pick them up. But with an aggressive push out through long, Bubble almost catches the player getting towards Car. I don't think the Glock has enough penetration for that one, my friend, but Crad, he's still alive here. Just playing behind it, just taking these little angle peaks, and you can see how much damage the car is actually blocking. He gets pinked up twice. Still has 71 of his HP, but I think there from Bubble, a goose straight to the head, that will finally take him down.
Well, okay then. Long has been taken, but the car player, I thought he was in deep trouble. Turns out he was wasting time so proficiently that all the CTs managed to rotate in time and
complete them. Worth taking a look at. Obviously, gamble responsibly and be of the legal age.
Please.
Yeah.
And don't blame us for losing.
True. Yeah,
Red Star just lost his life, though.
That's the most important part, yeah.
Hopefully he's not going to be blaming us. Oh my gosh, Mar also, he tried to make something happen with that mid control, but being all alone in lower tunnels left him exposed. And meanwhile, I mean, the terrorists, it did take long, just as in previous rounds, but they're sort of losing players elsewhere. And Dreamer, he's kind of one of the last players that can still go back and retrieve this bomb if they want to make this A-take a thing. But it looks like Team Fiend may just be changing their minds a little bit, heading on back, leaving a ghost of themselves on long for Entropiq to worry about, as they can just put some pressure elsewhere. And it looks like they'll be collecting the bomb and taking it, into tunnels, middle? Remains to be seen.
Yeah, 3-on-4. Entropiq. Mid is locked down by Elian. He's got that covered. There's a single player in towards that B site who can be supported by Elian if he rotates over, which he actually looks like he's going to. So it looks like
peeking long and they see it's clear, so you might as well stack B in some capacity.
Well.
Oh, there you go.
Shot from Elian. Forrester doubles that up, but Bubble, the least left Victor in a sort of winnable situation here towards the B site. Dealing with Forrester, he now is left with 2 more to find.
As the long push comes in, the CT is not brave enough to contest it, thinking it's a full send. Was in fact just one player. That's how you condition your enemies from earlier rounds. But okay, Victor just tries to swing out with the backup arrived. But I suppose it should be seen less as a failure by Team Fiend and more of a success from Entropiq to get those rotates in time. And Forrester gets the kill just in time onto Red Star. Crad also helping out from the door, but he's been deleted. So Forrester needs to go huge here. Finds one. That's going to be enough. Mar, the last man left standing. Not for long, of course. Lackey finds him lacking.
TT player get the dink, but then the headshot AK in return. And now... Brilliant. P250 in hand, looking to commit a lot of damage here towards short. Gets 2 kills, and very quickly Entropiq, they found themselves in a 2-man advantage. Elian even going to increase that further. Switches out the P250 for the USP. Fair enough.
Quite far away grenade there. And yeah, short about to get taken. The shot baited out as the Mac 10's too fast. Red Star can't run away, and Crad even sprays down Mar on sight. What a set of entries there out of Crad. Basically the round right there. Thanks you guys for watching. We'll be back in a couple of seconds with another round.
Victor, Bubble, very low on HP. They're doing a little bit more damage to the Entropiq side. Okay, careful, guys. Don't let this one slip away, Entropiq. You have the round secured. Don't go too aggressive now, yeah?
It's going to be a straight-up short execute, it looks like, as they're hoping that the CTs are still preoccupied with long. That's going to be Red Star holding on from Goose, but gets flashed off the angle. A second time, in fact. Mar from the ramp area has a lot to do here, a lot on his plate. And Crad, well, he takes care of him, so a 5 versus 3 kind of starts out good for Entropiq. Losing 1 player initially, though, as it's Bubble to reaggress here from the ramp side. Jumps up. Will he find anything, though? Not, I'm afraid. Forrester cuts him off. That's 4 people surviving. What a fast execute coming out of short.
Yeah, super fast. Crad with the Mac 10 just ran in ahead, just got 2 opening kills for his team, and at that point, you're pretty much saying, okay, well, the round is won. When you got those 2 opening kills and your
And
players
he's
are all
done that
high,
twice, right?
falling in towards the site. Yeah, for sure. He's been an absolute nuisance for this Team Fiend side, as it is now a stack towards long. Elian finds that out, can only find 1 kill. Lackey, you need to stay alive here. You need support for your teammates before you repeat. And he does have Nickelback chime in, but 2 kills found by Team Fiend, and Victor still alive, can recover an AK here.
Definitely going to be good to save that into the next. Wondering if they'll let him survive, though, as they are still executing toward A, thinking maybe they've gone toward B and that he's safe, but no safety found here toward long, as the AK will be denied. A nice set of kills as well, though, coming from Fiend,
Yeah.
given the amount of investment into this one. They're just going to be, you know, happy that they made some economic damage happen, but Team Fiend, man, they're starting to fall behind, and now's the time to win a round and get this one into a bit of a closer score line yet again. 9-6 was the half, by the way.
Yeah. So Team Fiend have really struggled again. It feels almost like the first half in reverse, where the CTs just can't find consecutive rounds. And it feels like every sort of round that Team Fiend win, Entropiq find 2. That's just not conducive of a strong CT half, unfortunately. As much as you might seem like it is, yeah, you need to be winning more rounds than the enemy. Now, flashbang onto short. Red Star tucks himself in a little bit, fires off a shot, then drops away as his teammate does go down, but trades still favour Entropiq because Red Star up in hand looking for the shots. Krad's trying to find him. There's another player out towards long as well, so Team Fiend, they had a very stacked setup towards this A site. With Victor looking to pounce, he could find Krad. He will find Krad. Takes him down, but he's lost a teammate in the process. Now a 3 versus 1. Now all up to Victor.
As 3 Team Fiend players will be pushing on forward here towards short, find the initial frag, and Red Star chimes in for the second one. Meanwhile, you know, they're still trying to hold out here. The T's actually reducing the CTs to only 1 player.
As we are going to be heading ourselves into the pistol round. Team Fiend, they'll start out on the CT side. Entropiq, they'll take the offense first.
Sort of going toward the A-bomb side. There's a player waiting in Palace to pounce as they're going to be pushing, boosting into the window, finding Bubble. The headshot eventually connects. Nickelback takes care of that as the push is going to be coming from jungle as well now. The CT's in sight, not present. It's going to be Victor in CT waiting for the retake setup as Dreamers loses a bit of HP as well, and that's Victor gone. I think this is a done pistol round here for the Russian side.
Yeah, they've got it locked down. Just Mara and Red Star remain. USPs can maybe find a pick or 2. It's just up to Mar now, and yeah, nothing found at all. Yeah, they went up that well, sort of min-buy round. They fall in the second or the follow-up, and now they're just going to be heading in towards this A site. The utility coming through. Victor trying to put up a bit of a stronghold as much as he can. 2 kills for him is pretty good, but it's still a man deficit for Fiend as the bomb is dropped in the open. Entropiq, they need to collect that one. And they've got their player still working through the apartments towards B. He needs to get over here quick.
3 flashes going Red Star's way, and that's going to be at least giving the bomb over to the T's as they try to re-aggress, see if the bomb is still there. Dreamer says that in fact no, Lackey has picked it up, leaving Red Star all alone, and he knows the bomb is still stuck there toward ramp, but that smoke kind of bails him out of trouble. So great utility usage to get out of a bad situation there from the Entropiq side.
I've upped it for you. Whoever it is in chat.
Oof. Initial kill does go the way of Victor. Bit of a shutdown on the mid presence there, though Krad does manage to sneak his way into the window. Bubble expecting him there, though, is trying to clear out these corners, has to do a double take. That's going to be the advantage Krad takes control of quite nicely, as this still looks to be an A execute. The player in sort of jungle slash window. Definitely going to be difficult for the CTs to take care of, but he's kind of out of the action until this sort of take commences. Let's see what these ramp players can do, and if the Palace player can help them out. That's going to be Forrester. Inappropriate weaponry for the job, but Nickelback sends the AK right in with a nice double entry. Doesn't matter what the rest of the team has as long as he's got the kills. There's only 2 CTs left with Dreamer, his location known. The spam was coming in across this corner to see that there's no executes coming in. Or are they just going to be leaving a player behind? They will, in fact. Meanwhile, the Palace player, Bubble, not playing middle as well, just going to be dying in Palace. As the T's, well, there you go, they return. Victor, he's pushed out so far. I don't think Lackey was expecting anyone to be there. Did have the gun out for posterity, of course, so he does find it. And that's going to be the Bulgarians with 2 men down in this one. A bit of a reset and re-aggression coming out toward top middle, where they're still hoping to find some either unexpected kills or some screwy flanks, but instead, yeah, they stop in their tracks in terms of the middle push. And they will just be holding mid, but at this point, mid is not an important part of the map, Dan. Need to be locking down those bomb sites, and they're aware of it. They rotate here just in time for the A-take to commence. 3 versus 5. Let's see if they can hold them at bay. The initial kill goes the way of Dreamer. And the T's, are they going to continue pushing? Yes, they are. The utility dispense towards Sandwich. Dreamer, oh man, that's a nightmare for him. In a 4 versus 2 situation now. Mar still hidden though. He can get a multi-kill. Goes almost 3. Tags Krat down to 6 HP. Just Red Star left. 1v2.
You could win this one out, but Hellion.
Exactly. You've lost nothing, and you've gained something. It's more than what you had. And Mar, he ends up nothing. On top middle. Oh, and Red Star just on the edge of that smoke. Not sure what he was going for there. Trying to find a gap in the smoke, I suppose, but it does result in a kill for the Entropiq side, and finally showing some resistance here on the CT side. The Team Fiend boys have been running all over them. Yeah, not just Elian for once.
Nickelback is here for support on his teammate as well towards B, so they should be able to clean things up. Forrester, nice double as well, leaves it all up towards Vector.
Probably get this map, however, the next one's Overpass, and I'm not so optimistic for him there. Beginning of something great here for the Russian side. As they find another one, Nickelback underground finds Mar, has to get out of dodge though. Knows there's people encroaching upon his position, and even Bubble had the advantage there from top middle. He had cover, but the other guy did not. However, Bubble dies, and it's just Red Star left here in a 1 versus 5. A nice clean sweep for Entropiq. Not only getting the round win, Dan, but also securing at least some economic advantage going forward here, so that Team Fiend can't just run away with this one in, I don't know, 15-10 fashion.
1 kill found by Red Star.
Either way, Team Fiend find themselves in a nice situation. Red Star already behind the smoke. Once it clears, Elian, he better be fast as hell. Oh, he spotted him out. Well, on our screen, at least he did. His screen looks different. Red Star did find the kill. And it's a 4 versus 4 situation with the A-bomb site quite in a bit of trouble, but it looks like they were aggressing toward B anyway. Lost a player, recovered the bomb, and now they're heading toward A. Red Star already, of course, in jungle. It's only going to be these 2 CT players coming out of their spawn to try and prevent the bomb plant. There you go. The first kill, the second even goes the way of Lackey. Finally finds it. That's only Red Star left alive. Sure, he finds the low HP player, but the rest will just be walking out onto A, but leaving the bomb behind, perhaps not the best idea in the world as they continue to push forward. And Lackey finds the first, gets shut down before he gets a second, though, as it's Elian's turn to do something from jungle, but the rotates, they're coming into CT. 2 of them, Dan.
No, this is just a straight walk in towards the site from Team Fiend's side. It's working out. Elian missing his shot, a couple missing this round, not what you'd be expecting from him recently. It's now just Forrester 1 versus 4. Gets the first. 3 more to find. Bubble and Red Star have both been tagged down. Few shots through the box, not going to connect. M4 in hand, hoping that he can find something more here. Smoke drops. That'll allow the cross. That isolates the player in the site. And that's Bubble low HP. 2 more to find. Forrester, he could do this. Red Star's low on HP. He's going to switch out to the AK-47. And oh no! Spraying through the box. He finds Red Star. Now leaves it all up towards Mar. A 1 versus 1. This could have been Team Fiend securing the round. Forrester! He does it! He has the kit, he has a 12 for Entropiq, and they stay alive another round here.
Dear.
Not looking fun.
Bad start. Time will show. There's still only one player on the B bomb side, but he gets turned away, and that's going to be pulling rotations. Fantastic. Dreamer and Red Star, they both have the chance here to just walk onto the side, but now a second has joined the fray. Forrester down. Let's see if they can get it done. Nickelback finds the initial, denies the bomb plant. Meanwhile, of course, Red Star dies in the window, and that's going to be the end of B players. As mid-aggression, you always want to be at least showing it, right? And maybe boosting someone into window here is going to make it look like an A-take is on its way, keeping those rotations at bay until the real B hit comes in. So Bubble takes one for the team, falls for the false info, I suppose, but it's not going to be cutting off rotations forever. They need to start getting a move on here before any aggression comes out of the CTs.
Fiend have been good entering in towards this B site. They've been able to find the kills. It's Forrester and Nickelback who need to put up the defense here. Forrester with that huge 1 versus 4 clutch in a few rounds prior. That's brought Entropiq to this position, but Nickelback jumps for intel. He gets his head cut off. Dreamers even things up into a 4-on-4, and Forrester, he can't do anything either. 2 kills for him. Crad's burning down by the market, and it's a 4-on-3. Entropiq need to dig deep here. They need to find themselves this retake. It's all or nothing in this second map. Team Fiend looking to take us to a third. Zellion posted up with the AWP looking for something, but Team Fiend, they aren't going to give anything up in this situation. They've almost, well, they have lost this sort of situation before, but Crad jumping through, and Lackey with another. Things start to get a little bit interesting as Dreamer still by the bench. Good kill for him, and Marv another, at least 10 seconds on the clock. Alien in a 1 versus 2, surely unwinnable, but a shot comes through, 6 seconds. Alien is not going to even have a chance to get on that bomb. Mar not going to allow that to happen. And Fiend, they do find 16 to 14. The Entropiq started CT... No, they started CT side on Dust 2. And then T side on Mirage, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we've seen them start out both ways. Now Team Fiend have that CT side start.
As fountain control has been taken by the terrorist side. No real aggression coming out of the CTs there, but plenty of aggression going toward Connector. They want control of this part of the map, or at least kill anyone that's foolish enough to stick around. As Crad, well, he's lucky that that door just sort of blows up for him. He's able to walk through and get himself a kill, but meanwhile, Victor, on top of that Connector, does find Lackey, and just find Crad in trade here. But 26 HP, somehow enough for Crad, not sustaining a single point of damage, even finds Victor in the end. A 3 versus 3 now with Forrester out on Monster. Finds 2 kills. That's going to be the round right there, isn't it? Unless Red Star can go absolutely huge, but he doesn't.
Like Mar and an MP9 Victor on a FAMAS. Yeah. Only 2 players surviving means pain, but nice kill from Forrester. How is it running on that far?
Deluxe and Ragdoll physics, and Lackey certainly shares my enthusiasm. Makes a couple of Ragdolls appear on short B. Those 2 kills are going to be coming in handy quite a bunch here, as it's only 2 defenders left against the 4 aggressors of Entropiq. Looking to pick up this 4th here, making an even Steven scoreline, as the bomb will be commencing toward this B push here. And it's going to be Dreamer all alone on that bomb side. He has to get quite a few kills here to make it a doable round for Red Star, who at this point in the round should be in heaven, but it's, you know, he's trying to see if there's any long presence, and obviously he's going to be finding out that the answer is a big fat no. Dreamer, good luck, buddy. You're going to need it.
Yeah.
And he falls immediately.
This boost is going to get caught, so they might not even find the openings here, Sermon.
Nope.
Yeah, there you go. Mar on the counter
They're
boost.
still ready for it. Usually need to pair that. Jesus.
That was mighty loud.
Yes. Phone was still on alarm mode, and then my ringing is also loud. Can't talk now, Mom. I'm talking over video games here. Anyway, before we were so rude. Oh dear.
That is not what you want to be doing.
Push.
When you were talking about Entropiq giving away advantages, now Team Fiend have done so here. Forrester is even going to be able to capitalize on that and find Dreamer as well. So man advantage now swings in Entropiq's favor. Brad, you get that bomb planted. 3 on 4. Retake required. Sure, there's no way. As Red Star tries for the timing shot. Can't connect fully. I think he tagged down through the edge of the wall there, but I think they just have to save now. Red Star with just 35 HP.
Needed to make this one a
Yeah.
2-0 Team Fiend, or the Bulgarians just might not get it. But, you know,
Oh,
the
dear
first map
me.
didn't go their way. And Alien, he gets the kill. Oh, this is going to be a huge kill there as well. There you go. A double set of kills going into the round, only a few seconds in. And a great little advantage going here from the Russian side as they decide to take short B. Not going to be going their way, I'm afraid. Bubble comes out one ahead in that exchange. Even Nickelback chiming in with some damage onto his teammate, but regardless, only 2 CTs left. And Elian, he's already on the A side then. He's going to be cutting off these rotations as the A take comes in, and the Tech 9 certainly with the surprise advantage should be finding quite a few here. He hears the footsteps, and now they're all heading toward B.
And now he's going to lock off the rotations the other way.
Yeah.
Oh, could have gone for the knife. Just chose to
Doesn't
spam
matter.
down with the Tech 9 instead. It's the kill. The kill is the kill. Didn't need the money at this point.
Looks like they're just going to be walking out, perhaps assisted by a flash. Forrester has a couple of those. Should be throwing them now as the T's will emerge out of Monster. The initial kills goes the way of Nickelback as the continuation is looking good here. Lackey and Alien do manage to find them, and that's going to be all 4 players capitulating fast as you like on that B bomb site. Even Red Star in the end. In presence, of course. His time is limited. And the T's pushing further forward here, trying to get Elian. The first kill goes his way. He's allowed to reload. But
Even that's Nickelback who's rotating up as fast as his little legs can carry him. Can he hold them back? Yes, he can. First kill found. That's hard, and that's devastating for Team Fiend. There's no time. They have to commit with the bomb, but 7 seconds on the clock. Red Star, are they going to allow him to plant here? 4 seconds. Okay, never mind. He's round. Elian, obviously low HP on that AWP, can still get damage through, but Krad could be fall victim to the boost here. He doesn't spot it out, and that's an easy kill for him. Gets the advantage for Team Fiend as they look to try and roll their way onto a 14th. Elian lucky to get out of there alive, I think, from a couple of players who could have finished him off. His teammate has been dropped from the site. They just can't find anything. Elian finally puts one on the board. A second actually comes through, and with Forrester for assistance, they're putting up the numbers. 2-on-2 in quiet. 20 seconds on the clock. They need to go back and pick up that bomb, Team Fiend. And Forrester's looking to try and deny that. Pushing in. Can't find the shot. Lackey will bomb dropped again. And now 1v1 Mar. All it takes is a single shot from that USP. And that is exactly what Lackey will find.
not winning the initial frag, actually. Lackey getting it done from the jail position as Red Star tries to get this bomb back into his hands, and even good for a kill here as the entries just rain in onto B. 4 versus 2, Dan. Entropiq are going to need more than a diffuse kit on Forrester to get this one done. It's going to be Alien and Krad to take us through this retake, and it's not off to a great start. Red Star finds the kill. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Fiend are going to be doing it here today in spectacular 2-1 fashion. They win.